Hello, my name is Craig Toker with the Toker Property Group. Today I have something very special to share with you. We have a secret here over on Piers Island. Many of you probably haven't heard about it, even know much about it, but this video is going to be very, very long and very detailed from the start to the end. And we're going to show you the experience of what that looks like living on Piers Island. So we're going to start off by showing you here where the parking lot is. So you have secure parking. So when you're leaving your car here, you don't have to worry about it. There's got electric car charging, your mailboxes are there, and there's a private boat ramp right here for Piers Island, as you can see. So this is all part of the community. So it's a really short 5-minute boat ride over. We're going to show you the boat ride over, show you the community dock. We're going to show you all the amenities, the fire department, and the central area, the whole thing, the trails. Well, we're going to walk around the whole property, right down to the beach at the final end. So this is going to be a long video, so stay tuned. And it's just a nice, long, very detailed video about the whole experience. So I hope you stick around with us, and let's go for it. So again, it's nice having the private wharf right over here, and you've got easy access to get your boat in and out of the water. And again, you can store your car in the compound. So we've got a really nice day today for an easy crossing, and it's only a 5-minute crossing over anyways. So as you can see, we're over at Swartz Bay, and in the background behind, you can see Piers Island. So it's a really, really unique property. So here we have the area where you can, I think it's $500 a month, where you can have, actually I should double check that, but you can actually pay to have your boat stored here or parked here. And on the other side, I think it's $1,000 a year that you can have a space for your boat parking. Actually, it's $500 a year, that's what it is. $500 a year, you can have a space here for your boat. So you got a dedicated spot to come to, and then on the other end, you can have a dedicated spot for your boat as well. So that's pretty nice. So you can see this is basically everybody's commuter boats here that get over to Piers Island. So they're on private boats. And we'll show you what that experience is. We got a perfect day for it today. Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, good morning. Hello, good morning. So here we have our Captain Brian. He's going to ferry us over to Piers Island. Much better. Pender Island has ferry service. We have private service. There is shuttles as well. You can get little water taxis that take you over to the island also, but everybody has their own private boat for the most part. So they have some stunning scenery as you go across, but really, really nice and easy boat ride. Just so peaceful. It's amazing as soon as you get out here, it's just like releases the stress. I'll sit up here so you can see up there a little bit better. Good? All right, here we are. So here we are at the commercial dock. That's a government-owned dock. So this, you can have a space here dedicated to you, a space dedicated to you for $1,000 a year. So the nice thing with that is you don't have to worry about any maintenance. You don't have to worry about it. It's looked after for you. And to be quite honest, you can come up here with your groceries. You can bring your golf cart right to the top of the wharf up there, and then drive just a couple minutes, and we'll show you on your golf cart right to the house. So obviously, these docks are going to cost you upwards of $250,000, and it's a lot of money, and it's a lot of maintenance to regularly look after. Whereas this is worry-free, stress-free, so why not? I would personally rather have this than my own wharf to look at. So we're going to be going around, just to give you an idea, we're going to be going around this way just a few minutes to that side of the island on the east side. It's a good morning sun. All you hear over here is birds. And we're also going to be on the side of the island where you have, you don't have the ferry. So on some of the sides you have the ferry traffic on this side, so you hear the C-SPAN thump, 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 and you get the lighting at night, which some people like, some people don't. But we won't have that at the one that we're going to. Over here to the left, you can see there's a public ramp as well, so there's another boat launch. And the really cool thing is here, there's a service, they have a tractor service, so that you can pull your boat up onto the shore if you need to, by using the commercial or the common tractor that they have available for everybody to use. So that's pretty cool. So again, you got a boat launch on this side, a boat launch on the other side. And so if you want to bring your boat up, there we go, there's the ferry right there. Again, there's no ferry service to this island. It's private boat or water taxi. So there's water taxi service here. But having your own private boat is so much better, because as you can see, it's only a quick 5-minute boat crossing, and you can do whatever time you want. There's no waits. You just jump on and go, and you're right there. You can get over here quicker than you can than getting to some other parts within Victoria. So here we have the communal parking space for everybody on the island. So everybody leaves their golf carts here. So you can come and go from here. And again, you can kind of get your golf cart down, bring your groceries up, and then go from here. So let's go check it out. It's really cool there. We've got, bear with me, learn how to drive the golf cart here. There we go. So the really neat thing is this road, McKenzie, goes all the way around as a circle around the whole island. And so most of the waterfront property, or sorry, all the properties are waterfront except for I think 2 or 3 in the middle. But otherwise the bulk of them, they're all around, about 130 properties roughly, and they all surround the island. And this road is like a ring road that goes all the way around the island as well. They do have a volunteer crew over here, where every Monday they'll go out and they'll look after the roads and fill any potholes and kind of service it and whatnot, which is pretty cool. So there's a really, really good community here. There's the tractor, communal tractor. I think that might be the one that's you can borrow. I could be wrong on that. We'll have a look when we get through there. So in the center is all exclusive private park for the residents only. And there's trails that wind all throughout this area. It's beautiful. So everybody's got access to this middle parkland that you can walk through. And then on the outer edges around the island are all the waterfront properties. So it's pretty spectacular. They do have volunteer fire service here as well. And there's also the standpipes. So you can see up here, see this yellow pipe standing up here? So this is actually water for firefighting. This is the only island that actually has water coming from Vancouver Island. So it's actually got water coming over from Vancouver Island. All the other islands are self-sufficient by way of rainwater or wells or whatever. But this one has pipes coming across from Vancouver Island to service this island for that. So you got power, you got water, and you got telephone, internet. The only thing you don't have is going to be sewer, and so everybody has septic systems here. So this is a unique island that is a rare secret that a lot of people don't understand, is you have water here, and you have power here, and you've got all these other services. So here we have volunteer guys out there looking after, any fallen trees and whatnot. And this is the old fire hall. So basically this is where the tractor gets stored that you can hire. I think it's $30 for the first hour or something to bring your boat in and out of the boat launch if you want. It's got fire service, trailers and stuff that are here. And then up here on the left here, we've got the province brings over gravel and different things to service these roads, because the roads are still part of the province, right? So from there, the volunteers just grab some of the gravel and whatnot, and they'll make the rounds every Monday and go through and make sure the roads are nice and clear. So as you can see, the roads are very well maintained. It's an incredible little community. They've got so much going on here. And it's just 5-minute boat ride across from Swartz Bay. So you've got all the amenities that Victorian Swartz Bay has had just a few minutes away. Yet you come over here, and it is the smells you can smell of the trees and the forest and the freshness of the ocean and the tranquility and the quiet. You just don't hear anything except for nature, and it's spectacular. And of course, the big thing that everybody's worried about is fires. Well, here we've got fire protection, and we're going to show you. They've got they've got an area where they've got a landing pad for a helicopter. They've got an ambulance, volunteer ambulance here as well. So there's lots of services, and I think they do communal yoga and that kind of stuff as well, and fitness classes, and there's lots of really different community things. They've even got a community orchard and a community gardens as well. So off to the right down here below is the property that we'll be looking at. But first of all, we're going to drive through and show you the other areas. So that's it right down there, right down there to the right. So this driveway with the chip trail right in front of number 57 standpipe here. So straight down there, that is the subject property that we're going to come back and visit in just a few minutes. But I want to take you past and show you the other actual fire hall, which I understand they're going to do once a year. They do a community burn from a burn pile, and today's the lucky light up day apparently. So they might have a fire going on for us, but we'll see. And so we'll go through and have a look and see what they've got going on today and show you the fire hall, because that's really unique to have that as well. It's really important to have some of these different services and stuff that offer that people are afraid of living on one of the smaller islands. But you know what? Here, they're looked after. And it's interesting because a lot of people don't even know Piers Island exists or what it's all about, but it is very unique and special. And I can't believe they were able to keep this a secret so long. And some of the neighbors might not be so happy with me exposing their secret, maybe, I guess. So I don't know, I guess I'll hear about it later. But for all you guys that are interested in Piers Island, this is a spot you really need to come and check out for yourself, because I can't even explain how it just feels. It just feels so amazing. Like, look at all this moss. And you may or may not be able to hear it from the golf cart wheels, but the birds are chirping like crazy, and it's just really special, and everybody's got really nice properties. And I guess the nice thing too is you're surrounded, all your neighbors, everybody has waterfront. And this particular property is sandy beach waterfront, which is spectacular. Pretty rare to have. Now, this property that we have that we listed right now, it doesn't have its own dock, but you'll understand when you see that why. I personally wouldn't bother myself either, because it would disrupt the beach, and also it creates a lot more maintenance for you to do that by looking at that. It's like going to cost you $250,000 for what? Extra work every year to be maintaining it, and then you're going to have to carry your groceries even further. It's actually easier this way, because you can take the golf cart right down to the house rather than hauling it up the ramp and stuffing in. So, I mean, if it was me and my house, personally, I wouldn't bother with a ramp or with a private dock. So in here, they got the community gardens and stuff too. So through here, one of the residents, this is a local private home, but they do offer some community garden service and stuff. So I think you can put your name in there and go in there. They all get together quite regularly and socialize. Obviously, everybody kind of knows everybody, and they offer that up. So it's pretty nice to be able to have. So these there's only I think there's 3 internal properties. Otherwise, all the rest are waterfront properties. So yeah, it's kind of unique in that way, and it's really simple. This road that we're on, again, it's a ring road. It goes all the way around the island, and this must be the communal tractor that they're doing the work on with the chipping and stuff. So, but it's all volunteers. They have training and stuff that come through and whatnot. So And then we're just coming on up to the orchard, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's this massive orchard. There's some community park area that kind of comes through, and we might be able to show you that on a map. Or if you come over and do a private tour, we'll show that to you as well in person. So of course, the best way to see this property is to be here to see the property. But this will give you a pretty good idea what it's all about, and I love it. So you can see this is another internal property in here. And again, these standpipes are all throughout, and you'll see those going there and back. And I mean, look at this road. I mean, it's better than most roads. So in the province, you can go to other province areas and the roads are not this clear. So this is private park and the communal orchard, and you can see they're getting ready for the burn pile here. So maybe we'll stop here and let these guys go through. Bit of a traffic jam going on here. Look at this, all this activity. This is cool. Well, this is community life, golf carts. So this is orchard here. So if you look to the left up here, Ryan, that's all communal orchards. So, you know, people share that. And it goes all the way down to the water to the right. And so these guys are pulling up the burn pile here. And because the fire department's just up. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get through here or not. Let's give it a go and see if we can let us through. Here we are Monday morning, the work crew. High traffic. See how beautiful that is? You have weddings down there, do whatever. It's just spectacular. The grass is quiet. And the nice thing with this is it's all... Good morning. Hello. So the nice thing with this is it's all looked after, but it's protected. So you're not in the open ocean where you're going to get the wicked storms and all of that. So there's the communal burn pile that they'll be burning today. You can see they're getting ready to torch it. They're getting all ready. And they got the fire trucks out. And I wanted to show you guys the fire trucks because this is pretty cool. I mean, how many islands have fire trucks? I mean, come on. It's just like so incredible. So, I mean, look at that. Look at this fire hall. It's amazing. Like, that is spectacular. So we'll just run up here and we'll give you a quick little run through and have a look. And look at this interlocking brick. This is like an island. Paradise. People pay a lot of money to go and visit places like this on vacation. There we go. So look at that. You got the fire truck, interlocking pavement, and just listen how quiet this is. So right across here, see that maintained square? That's the emergency helicopter landing pad. So if there's an emergency, you got to evac somebody out. They've got a maintained helicopter pad. They've got it all maintained access to get stretchers in there or whatever is necessary. And that's all parked. That goes right down to the water, right up where the burn pile is, and there. So beautiful fire hall. They come in, they do training for the locals. There's a bunch of people that obviously volunteer to be a part of it. You've got, you know, the golf carts. There's another fire truck in there as well. And they got the ranger in there to get off road. So they're very well equipped. Pretty hard to find places on the island that are equipped like this. So it's a beautiful space. We'll see if we can kind of peek in here. I'm not sure if it'll be open for us to have a quick look at or not, but if not, we can maybe show you guys when you come in for your own personal tour and go from there. So we'll have a look and see. I can kind of go, no, we can maybe, hello. And then we'll just do her. Yeah, beautiful space, really nice and clean and tidy. So as you can see, it's phenomenal. So let's go back and we'll show you the rest of the property itself. So quiet, hey? Just love it. Like the stress just disappears. And you can see like some of the houses and the properties around here are just spectacular. They're well maintained and they're just beautiful. I love the fact that it's kind of protected. The fact you're so close to Swartz Bay, you know, so access to all the main amenities and stuff you want to actually see and do is really quick and easy to get to. So there are kids over here that commute back and forth by boat to go to school on a regular basis. They go over there every day. So a lot of people still work and they commute over in their boats and go to work and come back. Come back here and it's like paradise. It's like a holiday, you know, but it's part of your lifestyle. And that's really what it comes down to. It's all about lifestyle. Hello. And it's rare. And it's one of those things that's not really talked about. And that's why You tell people, oh, I live over on Piers Island. It's like, Piers Island? Where's Piers Island? It's like, but it's right there. It's 5 minutes to Victoria on a boat ride. But again, it's a nice little secret that I think the locals appreciate it being a secret, because it is very special and unique in its own way. Because all the islands offer different things, but most of them are off-grid. Like you look at Ruxton Island, there's numerous islands that you have to collect rainwater to have water. You have to have solar systems for your power, self-composting toilets or septic systems, and depending on the island, sometimes the septic systems don't work because it's too rocky and it doesn't work. So then you have to have the self-composting or the burning ones or whatever. So the nice thing is here, we have septic. And you have, again, water from Victoria, Vancouver Island, and you've got hydro. So if you want to be off-grid, you can be off-grid. If you don't want to be off-grid, you don't have to be off-grid. So really, it's no different if you're in Langford or different places like that where you still have power and you have water, you just have a septic system. And believe it or not, there's lots in Langford that have that. So here you are on an island in a waterfront property, and you have the same services. And it takes you just as long to get to Victoria to here than it does sometimes to get to Langford. So unbelievable. You can have a waterfront property over here at a very affordable price and have lifestyle. And this is a place where people would pay a lot of money to vacation, and it's your home. So can't get much better than that, really, right? So I think it's pretty amazing. And it's hard to describe, but when you step on that boat and you get on that boat and you come across, it just really, things just kind of lighten up and unwind, and it's unbelievable. And then you come over here and you just hear the quiet and the peace. It just hits you. It really just gets right into you. And I don't know, again, can't really describe it, but you got to come over and check it out for yourself. So we'll come over and we'll show you. We're just about at the house now. We wanted to go by and show you the amenities because it's a big part of it. And again, in the middle is all park. It's riddled with trails. There's tons of trails. There's no deer here, and no cougars, so you don't have any predators here. So you can safely walk wherever you want throughout that parkland. And that's what's kind of unique as well about these small islands, is you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry if you're a little bit concerned or worried about, some of the bears or cougars or whatever. Not to worry here, because they don't exist here. So you can walk at your own accord wherever you want around the property, and there's like about 150 acres in the center of the island here that is only exclusive use to the local residents here. And you can walk around that and enjoy it, run, hike, cycle around here, and it's phenomenal. So, it's a nice, safe place. You're worry-free. A lot of places exist like that. Some of the islands are, they do have some of those things. Just like Vancouver Island, for example. There's all these big properties, eh? It's nice. Lots of beautiful properties here. Just the whole setup is just really cool. I love the ring road things. You just drive right around. Most of them don't have that. They kind of go in and out. And a lot of them don't have, emergency services or the helicopter pad or whatever. So here we're coming up to the property here that we have for sale that you guys are looking at, and we'll take you through a walk around that. So we've got this nice driveway. It's all chip trail, easy maintenance, keeps the dust down, keeps the weeds down, and we'll go through. And this place is meticulous. Like, oh my gosh, these current owners, I absolutely love them. They just, they're all about details. So here we are coming up to the property, and so we even have our own little spot for the golf cart. There's a golf parking. We're just going to kind of park it right here, so it's all under cover. There we go. And we're going to go up here and show you up here. So here we have a bunkie house. So look at this. You got the really nice spot to have the kids play, work at whatever. Of course, this is the owner's stuff, but you could set something up like this if you wanted to. But up here we have a guest house. And look at the construction of this guest house. I mean, it's cool because it matches everything. So if you stand up here, this is an outhouse that we'll show you, but it's actually plumbed into the septic system. So it's not really an outhouse, it's an outdoor toilet, I guess you could call it. And it matches the house. And then you've got the workshop, and then you've got the garage for the golf cart. So, and it all matches. And if you look at it, The paint is perfect. Look at the structure and the construction of it. It's unbelievable. Also, what's incredibly unique with this particular property is everything was done with permits. So everything you see is legit. It's allowed. It's all good. Beautifully painted all the way throughout and maintained. And so look at this. So when you got guests coming over, they're going to be able to sleep in here, have their own space. Solid cherry floors. I mean, come on, it's a bunkie house. You got solid cherry floors. Nice pine walls. You got electricity up here. And just what a nice quiet space for your guests. It might be a little bit too nice that people might stay too long, maybe. Maybe you put a more uncomfortable bed in there, I don't know, but what a great space for that. And so if you just look at the way that the whole place has been constructed, from the paint and all the wood, and a lot of the wood on here is milled from the property. So they had a portable mill here. So a lot of the stuff for the construction was actually milled up from the wood on the property. So that's pretty cool. So a little bit of a story behind it too. So if you can imagine coming out of your guest suite and coming out here, you do have an outdoor bathroom, so you don't have to run in and bother the homeowners. If they have guests over, they can have their own space over here. And we're going to show you that next. But look, you got water view. And what do you hear? Birds. You don't hear cars. If anything, you hear boats. I mean, that's pretty cool. I love that. I love being in the water. It's just so cool. So you got these cool little trails. You got all natural landscaping, so it's low maintenance. It's easy care. And it's all nature. It's all natural. It's what actually grows here, which is nice, which keeps things beautiful as it normally is. So again, you got power on the outside of the outhouse here, and you've got a water spigot on the outside. And we've got this, and we've got an outdoor toilet. See, you've got power, storage, so it's a porcelain toilet, porcelain sink, and this would be your guest. Or if you're running around in the yard doing work and stuff and you don't want to go in the house, you can just run in here and use this. So keep your shoes on, don't have to bring any mess into the house with you, so that's kind of nice. And then of course we have over here, we'll show you this this workshop. Again, look at the construction of this. Nice thick wood. You got the you got all your metal chafing there, and the roofing with eaves troughing, the whole bit. So it's all flashing properly. You got electricity, and so this is our storage / workshop. So what we did is we have some storage in here, but a nice workshop. And how many workshops have a view like that? I mean, come on, seriously. And it's got it does have power in here. There's lights on, and it does have a skylight as well. So you got natural light coming in. Don't have to use the lights on actually. And then look at the construction of this particular garage or shed for the golf cart and kayak storage. I mean, it's phenomenal. You're on concrete pillars. It's all done properly. There's no rot. It's absolutely meticulous. It's all well painted. It needs nothing. This whole property needs absolutely nothing. So this was an addition that was built on afterwards, and it was also done with permits. So as you can see on the top, it's going to have the rain screen or the screen on the top of the gutters so that you don't get all the debris in there. It's a little bit easier maintenance. And then you've got, yeah, we'll just walk through here. I guess we might as well go into the house here from this side. We'll walk through the other side first and show you this. So again, look at the deck boards. Everything's perfect. There's not a thing you need to do. You just bring your stuff, move in, and that's it. We're done. So beautifully done. So you got storage on the side of the house here. So there's a place for storage, which is nice to have. You know, you got garbage bins and recycling and all that kind of stuff in here. It's good to have that storage. And as you can see, look, everything is meticulous as far as the construction is concerned of this place. Guess what? Put some bikes. Like look at that. You just have bikes, golf carts, and boats to get around. I mean, come on, seriously, it's crazy. So you get compost and stuff here, and we'll come back and show you this after we see the inside of the house. But this is spectacular. So we will come back, and at the end, we're going to show you this spectacular sandy beach, about 100 feet of it. So that's pretty amazing. So again, nice private area. And so we'll go inside the house here and show you this place. This is pretty special. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just grab our shoes here and take them off. and then we'll come in so we can show you how this is all done. So you got a nice entranceway here with the tile floors, and then you can see the beautiful fir trims around the windows. So you got newer vinyl windows, so very efficient. Tile floors, and this is pretty cool. Look at spot to put your umbrellas and stuff right there. I mean, how thoughtful is that, right? I just absolutely love that. I think that's pretty cool. You got a spot for all your coats and jackets and helmets, and tons of storage all through here. So you got this beautiful woodwork that's all done for storage, lots of it. 4 skylights up here, so it's completely natural. So really, really special. So this was the addition that was done again with permits. So it does have a really good feel to it that you kind of need to see in person to really appreciate it. So come on into the kitchen. So we've got our laundry here. Sorry, maybe we'll come in here and you can see. So the lights turn on automatically when you open up the doors, kind of cool. Nicely organized. You've got your laundry, vented closet doors for the laundry, and then you've got this beautiful kitchen. So we've got an extra freezer in here, all the appliances, nice maple, solid maple door fronts, deep modern square sink. Again, windows, privacy, nobody looking in on your windows, unbelievable. And then from here, down this lower level, we've got this nicely updated bathroom. So this is pretty spectacular. You got an awesome heated bidet. Kind of nice to sit down. It's nice and warm. You got heated floors on this one. Yes, heated floors on this one. Tiles all the way to the ceiling, the glass shower, and it's even got the seat in it. So that's pretty cool. And then this would be the primary bedroom potentially. I think these guys are using it as their primary bedroom. And it's all got the cork floor, so it's got a nice warmth feel to it and nice sound. And again, everywhere you look out the windows, spectacular. You know, it's just nice, all natural and beautiful area. Just, yeah, nice and private. Love it. And then we're going to take you upstairs first. And oh yeah, so I forgot to mention too, so there's a heat pump. So you got air conditioning and efficient cooling here, or heating as well here. So you got that. That is really nice. And then dining area. This area is huge. So as you can see, if you're going to have a bunch of guests over, you can have a massive dining room table here for big entertaining for family. And then we've got the wood stove here, so for other additional heating if you wanted to. Lots of space, nice vaulted ceilings in here. It's pretty nice. And look at this, these railings and the system up here. It's just like unbelievable, beautiful. Again, all cork floors, nice, easy maintenance, nice and warm, and it's amazing. Look at the picture window. You don't even need pictures because really the beauty is in the outside of the view. So up here we have an office space. So a nice little nook. Of course, it could be used for whatever, but makes an ideal office space, to be honest. And then you've got these spectacular views, and it's nice open to below. And of course, looking out into the water is pretty special. And we have another bedroom up here. In this bedroom here, we've got a Murphy bed. A nice pull-down Murphy bed here. Again, views of the ocean, of course, vaulted ceilings, and there's a nice little hidden bit of storage in this one. So what's really cool is above us is a loft, which I'll show you, and there's a ladder here that goes up to this loft for storage, or what a great place for kids to play or be. I know the young kids would just love to be up there because, I mean, who wouldn't? It's like a cool little fort, right? So I can see how people would just absolutely love that. As a kid, I would love that too. So then we got another bathroom in here. Again, heated floors, tile all the way up. You get the window, nice and bright, and a nice bathroom. Great guest bathroom. So then up here, as you can see back up top there, that's the cool little nook. I mean, come on, wouldn't that be a great place to have a bed as a kid? I mean, I would just love to be up there. That's so cool. I mean, currently it's being used as a storage area, but that would be a really fun place for the kids. Again, they're never going to want to go. Nice little nook up top for some plants and whatnot. And then up here could be a really amazing primary bedroom if somebody wanted that to be the case. It'd be easy to wall this off if you wanted to, if you needed another bedroom for whatever reason. But this makes a nice open TV room and special. I mean, look at this view. I mean, come on, this is just crazy. So you've got these doors you can open up if you want to. And come on out here, Ryan, and look at this. What do I hear? Waves and a distant boat and birds. Man, life is rough, huh? Just incredible. But that is all sandy beach. So like I was mentioning before, why on earth would you want to put a dock on there? It's just going to, cost you a bunch of money, and it's going to be right down the middle of your beautiful beach. And it's all sand. It's all covered in the seaweed stuff right now, but you can see, we'll show you, we'll go down there and show you, but it is all sand. And then you've got this tiered deck down below that we'll come down and show you, and we'll show you the structure underneath it too, because this place was built rugged and it was built properly. And when you go to a lot of the islands, that's part of the things you can kind of suffer from a little bit, is getting quality construction, because it's harder and it's more expensive to build in these places. So when you have something that's already pre-done and ready and meticulously done, it saves you a ton of money, especially in today's dollars and buying construction stuff. So it's much cheaper to buy a property like this than it is to build one. And this one's been meticulously looked after, so there's nothing you need to do. It's ready to go. Move your stuff in, and off you go. So look at this, I love all this. It's got so much character, and it's just very interesting. So, but the deck, I guess, I'll have to grab our shoes. So, look at this. Entertaining deck or what? Again, it's all ready, looked after. There's not a thing to do to this. The railings are solid, the deck boards are solid. You've got this incredible seating that goes all the way around that acts a little bit like a railing, but it's more so as additional seating. So you put a bunch of pillows on there or cushions, and you've got huge seating. You put a big fire pit in the middle, and like a propane fire pit would be really cool to have that going. And I mean, look at the view. It's just unbelievable. So you come down here and you can kind of see what this is like. Like you just, like how many people you could have here, and what a great entertaining space. And then when you sit back and you look up, there's the house. Like, look at, it's immaculate, honestly. And off to the right, there's a big woodshed, and guess what? The woodshed matches the house. And the outdoor, we'll call it an outhouse, but it's really not an outhouse, it's much nicer than that. And the bunkie room. And so it's all incredibly tied together and well built. So you got wood storage, and you've got this entertaining area, because let's face it, when you live in places like this, it's all about being outdoors. And this has got lots of great outdoor space, which is nice and clean here, or you can walk down the beach and lay in the sand, you know, if you really want to do that. So it's pretty special. And yeah, we should run down and show you the beach, I guess, quickly before we go too, hey? That is a really, really special spot. So again, you can kind of get a sense for the whole place. Nice open concept living, and it needs nothing. And so again, nice wood, tile floors, cork floors, easy maintenance. So it's really, really simple to kind of do what you want to do with it. And it has so much to offer. And again, there's lots of community that they do lots of things as well. We'll grab our shoes on and show you guys out there. See, new hydrometer, all nicely done, just like you'd expect in the city. So there's really no difference. I mean, we pretty much are just in the city. Oh yeah, I want to show you too. I forgot about this. So you got a nice barbecue area out here. It's all tiled, and you can see underneath the house, all the concrete pillars and the foundations. Very, very well done. It's clean, tidy, all the way through it, and underneath. It's amazing. So really, really easy care. So you got this nice little chip trail. I'll take you down to the beach and show you this beach here. This is pretty cool. And it's about 100 feet of private sandy beach that you have here. So the property line is going to go from about here where the steps are-ish, and they go over to about where the property goes to about where that big tree that's cut off approximately there to approximately the stairs there. And this is all your beach. And look at this, it's all sand. It's just sand. It's beautiful. You know, so when this is cleared off, which it does, it depends on the tides and stuff and what's happening the time of year, but this becomes nice clear sand. And of course, look at all the shells. All the clam shells everywhere. You go clamming, whatever. There's the geese up there too. They're just waiting for the video. So stunning. So of course, if you want to, there's barges that come across too. So like, let's say moving or something, you can hire the barge coming over, they can bring it right onto the beach, you can run it up this way, or you can come in the other way. So you have lots of options. Same thing for septic pumping, because there is a septic system up there, which is on the newer side, and they can bring it across on the barge, and they can run the hose up there, pump it out, and off you go. So they come over here and do numerous properties at the same time to try to reduce the cost. And that's easy to do every 5 years, roughly, or so. So yeah, it's a pretty special place. I really, really encourage you to book a showing. We can get you over here on a private water taxi, or even private boat if you have your own boat. And it's definitely worth having a look at. So thanks for hanging in there with this long video. I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you soon. Thank you.